Everybody, and welcome to my match preview for Cardiff City versus Sunderland at on Easter Monday, not at Easter Monday, on Easter Monday away at Cardiff. Before we go on though, we have to mention yesterday's game against Hull. I'm still very discombobulated about how the whole game went. I thought we had it. Last kick of the game, we got done. I mean, it was two brilliant attacking displays from both teams and then two terrible defensive displays. I mean, for a neutral fan watching on Sky, what a game that must have been to watch.
Couldn't care less.
I mean, it had an 8-goal thriller. Now, I did say that Sunderland would score 4, but I just didn't. I think I banged on loads more about a clean sheet, which, as we all know, didn't really happen. I did say on the match vlog, I didn't think from where I was, it didn't look like theirs was actually a penalty, but I was at the opposite end of the ground, and when I've seen it back, it definitely was. Ours was soft, very soft. But there is a little bit of contact, but Jacques made the most of it.
It could have been killed.
If it wasn't for that Geordie bastard Cardano with that world-class save from Hume's shot, and Jack Clark putting that chance over the bar to make it 5-3, we could have got the 3 points in the end. But look, we've got a draw in possibly the most exciting game of the Championship season so far. I was gutted with how it ended. Obviously, last kick of the game. But look, it's one of them things, and it was an enjoyable game to watch. It had a bit of everything. 1 minute you're up, 1 minute you're down.
Oh, what a day.
So I mean, I'm not going to lose too much sleep over it. Like I say, we're safe. Playoffs are still a very slight chance of it, you know what I mean? But you can't change the past, can you? 4-4. It was a brilliant performance by the attacking side of our team. Not so great by the defensive. Hopefully they'll get that sorted for Monday's game against Cardiff. They've had a very hit and miss season. They're in a relegation battle. They've won 11 games this season. They've drew 9 and they've lost 19 games. They've got 42 points and they are firmly in a relegation battle. They won the last game 3-1 against Blackpool, but Blackpool's not doing very well either. Interesting facts about Cardiff is that they've scored 33 goals this season, which is the lowest goals by any team this season. So they're struggling to score goals. And I think they've played more games than what they have scored goals, which is not good. And they've conceded 45 goals. We've conceded 50, so they've got a better defensive record than us. But they are struggling to score goals. They're top goal scorers on 5 goals, league goals, but there's 3 of them on 5 goals. You know, I mean, they've got like I said, they've got the lowest goals in the league. We've got the 4th best, so we know we can score goals. We proved that yesterday. It's just stopping them in the other end where we struggled. They're top goal scorers on 5 goals, league goals, but there's 3 of them on 5 goals. You know, I mean, they've got like I said, they've got the lowest goals in the league. We've got the 4th best, so we know we can score goals. We proved that yesterday. It's just stopping them in the other end where we struggled. I am going at this game with a bit of confidence. I mean, like I say, Cardiff, they are in a relegation battle, but in a relegation battle, teams pull results out of anywhere. Look at Huddersfield. Neil Warnock's got them playing some brilliant football at the minute. They've won 3 on the bounce. So we're not going to go in there too overconfident. We're not going to go in there complacent, cocky, if you will. I think we've got to go there. We've got to get the job done. Mowbray needs to get his... I mean, the attacking side of things is fine. We know that. Get the defence sorted so we don't have a repeat performance of what happened yesterday. Few players to watch out for Cardiff. Callum Robinson, he's their main man. He's got 5 goals and he's got 6 assists. Callum O'Dowda, he's been around a while. He's got 3 goals and 3 assists. Surrey Kaba, or however you pronounce that, he's got 5 goals and 1 assist. Jaden Philogene, he's got 5 goals and no assists. But there's one player which I guarantee is going to come out and bite us because it always happens. They've got Connor Wickham, a player who's had more teams than freaking I've had hot dinners, which is it takes some believing. He's got 1 goal and 2 assists. He's played 6 games for them since he signed for them. Normally, I mean, if you go by stats and you go by past history, he's nailed on to get a goal for us. So there's a little tip for my goal prediction later on. I'm not going to be going for a clean sheet. It's going to be a tough game. They all are. They're in a relegation fight, so they've got everything to fight for. Our season's a bit flat, but we've still got, like I said, we've still got a slight chance of the playoffs. So hopefully we will be up for it. We should be going for it. We should be going to beat every game, win every game for the rest of the season. And especially after throwing that game away with the last kick of the game, we should be up for this one. We should be trying to dominate from the start, get the goals that count, and hey, basically old Kevin Keegan football, score more than the other team, and that'll get the job done. they've got a better defensive record than us, like I've already said. But we should be too much for them. We really should. I expect a good game, but I do expect Sunderland to overpower them. We have got a better away record. As we know, we're better away than we are at home. I'm not sure how many Sunderland fans are travelling down there. I know my boy's one of them. He's travelling down there. Horrible journey down to Cardiff. So respect to all the fans who's travelling down there, especially on a coach. I'm thinking that worse than spending nearly 7 hours on a coach. But the Sunderland team, I'd probably expected to be unchanged from the team that started against Hull City. It was what I thought was going to start against Hull. I can't see many changes. One change I would like seeing, but I don't think it's going to happen, is I would like Gooch to be dropped for Serkin. Now, this is not a bad thing. I'm not slagging Gooch off, but what happened against Hull was he was getting ripped apart. And we mentioned it in our vlog. He was getting ripped apart by their winger on his side. And because he's not a natural fullback, I think if we had Serkin there, natural fullback who's used to defending them things, a bit more prepared for it and more experienced in them situations, I believe Serkin would have handled them better. I think if we've got actual fullbacks on the bench who are fit and ready to go, and of the calibre of Dennis Serkin, for me, he should be on the team. So I'd have Hume on the right, Serkin on the left, Barton 09 in the middle, Neil Michu, centre of the park, and then the forward four of Ahmad, Roberts, Clark, and Gelhardt. Gelhardt, I was over the moon. I predicted he would get on the score sheet, and he did. Jack Clark was phenomenal. There's a lot of you people who I spoke to outside the ground all said but Jack Clark was going to get goals. I think he got 2 assists and a goal in the game, which is brilliant. Roberts was his usual tricky self, very unselfish for Clark's goal. I thought he was going to have a shot. Part of his wishes he did, because I had him to have a shot on target. It was only one that let us down, but never mind. But look, we played some good football. We know we're going to go forward. It's entertaining to watch us. It's exciting. Yeah, we haven't always got the results that we've wanted this season, and some people have been whinging on about it, but you need to get a grip. If somebody offered you this at the start of the season, where we are now, with on the points we're on now, and playing the football that we are playing at this level, you'd have snapped their hands off, and it's as simple as that. I'm proud of every single one of the players who's pulled the red and white shirt on this season. Regardless of any shitty results we've had, it's part and parcel of football. We just want to keep ourselves in this division and then attack the top spots from next season with decent transfers brought in the summer. My lad told us an interesting stat earlier, that this season, from Sunderland winning in the 88th minute, I believe it was, we've lost 12 points. We threw away 12 points from winning in the 88th minute so far this season. So, I mean, that could be us in fourth, fifth place if we hadn't done that. So that's one thing that Millbrook, I'm sure, will be trying to work on with the team to grind out these results. You're in the winning position. You've got the 3 points in one hand. Grasp hold of it and keep it. Get your defences sorted and hold on to these games. We need to see them out. Score predictions. Well, I said 4-0. Paul said 4-1. So we got the 4 right for Sunderland, but no one's saying that coming from Hull, especially with the top goal scorer out. But fair play to them. Monday, Cardiff away. Like I said, as you know, I do believe Conor Wickham probably going to get one and score just because it's sod's law. Every time a former player returns to us, he normally gets an assist or gets on the score sheet. But I do believe we're going to be too strong for them. We are better away from home. I think the defence will have a kick up the arse after the performance yesterday. So I'm going to go for my usual. I haven't said it for a while. I know some of you will know what's coming, but I haven't said it for a while. But I'm going to go for Cardiff 1, Sunderland 3. That's what I'm going for. And I believe, not that I'm bothered who scores there, but I reckon it's going to be, I reckon Roberts is going to get one, Ahmad's going to get one, and Gelhardt's going to get another one as well. So I'm going Sunderland to win 3-1. I'm not sure what Paul's going to go for because I haven't spoken to him yet. But big man, do you want to get your score prediction as well? He's the big man, the main man. He's not getting the badging on this video yet because he's going to send him to bed soon. What do you think the score's going to be?
I think we're going to go out quite strong, and I think it's going to be a 4-0 win.
You're going 4-0?
Yeah.
Oh. And who do you think's going to score?
Well, it depends on the lineup really, but I think Jack Clark's definitely going to get 1 goal and an assist. I reckon Joe Gelhardt's going to get on the score sheet again. Patrick Roberts, maybe.
Okay.
And Luke 09.
So that's 5?
No.
Alright, no bother. I'm saying 3-1, he's saying 4-0. Paul will let you know in his video. Paul will be doing a live stream on Monday. Obviously, I won't be on the live stream because I'm away at the caravan. But you never know, I might pop up at half time or some point during the match. I'll be in the chat, and I might pop up at half time. I'll give Paul a FaceTime. See you all then. I'll see you in the chat. But until then, hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you're new, please. Away the lads.
Away the lads.